All right, what up? WSL Savant. This is Post-Raglan, and right before Punta Roca. My power rankings has nothing to do with WSL's, as you're going to see from the first upset. Without further ado, even though Italo just won, power ranking number 1, Gabriel the Menace Medina. Why, you may ask? It's simple. He has the best chance to win every single stop, including pipe, out of the guys that are in contention. Now, I know there's like pipe specialists, like Barron I have above him in chances of winning pipe, but he is the best all-around surfer, especially since John left, by far. He's by far the best all-around surfer, and there's nothing you can't fight that. Like, his talent is just unmatched. Also, his new girl, I think, was dating a very famous soccer player or married to him. There's got to be some sense of urgency in his actions. He's got to show out. Like, he's with somebody that was just with the man, and now he's got to prove, like, I'm also the man. So he's got a chip on his shoulder. I don't know if he has kids, but he's in a good mental space. Like, he's so happy. He's just so happy to be here, which, again, when you're surfing happy, you're surfing better. What happened to him last event? So, I mean, he surfed against Filipe in literally half a foot. That's what I have right there. Vibe check, half a foot. Who are you going to put against Filipe in half a foot anywhere and think that they're going to win? There's nobody that comes to mind. There's no one that could even really hang in half a foot. Like, if it's that small, I'll take Filipe every single day for the rest of my life. He's the small wave surfer, and there's something to that. Like, the waves have been absolute ass for most of the events so far. And honestly, Filipe hasn't even been able to convert, like, too deep. I mean, he did well in Raglan, but Felipe's not even, I'm going to, spoiler, not even on the list. I do like him, though. He's one of my favorite Brazilian surfers. But I digress. Gabriel Medina wearing the crown. He's my number 1. The people's yellow jersey going into Punta Roca in El Salvador. And I stand by that. You see his eyes? There we go. So, pretty easy that Italo's number 2. It was a toss-up between him and Gabe for number 1. Respect. You got to respect Italo. I didn't know this. He came into the season real down on himself. He was doubting himself. He said a couple of quotes that caught, just when you first hear it, it's a little bit like, don't say that. It could be the language barrier, okay? It could be that. But he said he felt very vulnerable to things. It's all right. It's like, I respect it. I'm here for it. He's a sick surfer, and he's a great guy. But he said he was very vulnerable. And whenever I hear that word, I'm not going to cancel myself, but continuing on, he's a dog, right? His air's undeniably electric. They're fun to watch. It's even fun to watch him fall. Just like throw a crazy air. He knows he's not landing it. Just kind of, he's fun to watch. He's number 1 on the WSL's list. 22,000 points right now, so a little bit above my number 1 points-wise, but, I mean, he just won Raglan. He had a huge, I mean, every heat he surfed at Raglan was, like, fun to watch, which is the Italo that we all know and love, and I feel like he can go through moments and times in his career where it's like, this is not the same Italo Ferreira. Like, what's happening right now? It's not the guy that we love watching do insane things on pretty much any wave, whether it's like an insane wave of consequence or just a 1-2 footer like we just saw. He makes it fun. Like Kanye said, find God. Well, he did. All right. And he also found a new wife. He's got a kid. And the heirs stay the same. If anything, they got better. So he's solidified at my number 2 spot. Barring a shocking early exit, both him and Gabe are like neck and neck 1 and 2. I don't see a lot of things changing unless someone on this list has a big win and kind of shows out in a different way. But we've seen how the season's shaping up, and number 3 is the shock of the season. Listen, I respect him. All right. We got Brazil. I mean, you kind of knew that was coming, but he's an old guy. All right. I think he's like, I want to say 34, but I think he's 38. He's older, right? For sure. His entire career, where has this been his entire career? He's ahead of Gabriel in points. That's why you can't base it off the points. Like, you're really going to sit here and tell me in any world you think that Miguel Pupo has a better chance to win a title than Gabriel Medina? It's just, no, of course not. That's why this is the power rankings. This is where it happens. This is real. Anyway, he lost to Italo in the quarterfinals. What are you going to do? Italo we just talked about it. He was going off. Anybody that surfed against him it kind of feels good to, if you're going to lose, you want to lose to the guy that wins the event. So fair play to him. Miguel, happy to be here. Pupo, I had to put him at 3 because he's been surfing so well, and he's at 2 in WSLs. But in my heart of hearts, he's probably not making the list. Like, I don't see it continuing. He has a brother on tour. That's always fun. But as I've expressed, big American guy. That's me, obviously not the Brazilians. And so I'm kind of in the camp of the other brothers. And yeah, I don't even have anything really special or fun to say about him. He's there. He's doing it. Maybe he'll probably make another deep run. He'll probably go like quarterfinals. But he's showed out so far, and you got to give credit where credit's due. Didn't see it coming. Our first ice cube. Oh yeah, so hot. Obviously, they're doing well. Ice, not doing so well. Cold. Since this is the first one, I don't have like a movement thing, but I'm gonna work it in. So you'll see, like, if Italo goes to first, it'll be like up 1. I'll figure it out. This took so long to make. This took way longer than it should have taken to make. But anyway, Yago, the feisty Dora. I don't think many of us know this side of Yago Dora. Brazil. I know, it's tough. All right, it's tough out here for an American fan. It is. But Yago, apparently, word on the street, is a bit of a hothead. We see it in some heats sometimes for a second or two. Obviously, the booth doesn't say anything about it. They will never say anything negative about any surfer or anyone affiliated with the WSL. And it's so annoying. Somebody has to get in there and just talk about, I mean, the company's been for sale for like 20 years. Like, nobody wants to own it. It's these great surfers surfing terrible waves most of the time. All right, that's another video. But anyway, no one's ever going to talk bad about Yago on the broadcast. We know that. So I'll do it. So it's my job. He won the title last year, as we all know. Was it a real title win with the weird thing they did? I don't know, but he did. He won it, okay? Then he tried to fight Jacob Wilcox in a parking lot last week. That's not the behavior of a world champ at all. You see Medina trying to fight people? No. He tries to fight the judges because he cares so much about winning. That's what it's about. He wants to win. Yago doesn't. He doesn't have that dog in him. He doesn't have it. I think I'm a huge Yago hater, honestly. The more I'm just processing this out loud now, he might be my least favorite surfer on tour. Wow. I don't know. Something about him. I don't like that he's trying to fight guys that aren't even on tour. I don't like that. It's like you win one event, you fire your dad as your coach. Your dad starts coaching the guy that's now 2 spots ahead of you, the guy that found God. Like, something's off. There's something off there. More to be discussed and discovered. Yago holds down the 4th spot simply because he did win last year. Points-wise, he's doing okay this year. And he lost in the semis to Italo. Like, what are you going to do? Italo, again, we went over it with Miguel. You want to lose to the guy that wins the event. Onwards. Griff. Rounding it out. I couldn't fit 10. Rounding it out at 5, we got one American, finally. And it's Griff the Kid Colapinto. All right. So there's going to be a lot of backlash on this one, okay? Because obviously he's at 16,000 points, nowhere near. But it's all about the talent level and can this person win a title? I made a fair list, I believe. All right. You can argue with me, but it's a pretty fair list when you take everything into consideration. And when you take everything into consideration, if we were just doing a list of like chance to win the world title, Griff is ahead of Yago, Miguel, maybe Italo. He's like tied 2 with Italo if it's chance to win world title. This is why. The events coming up favor Griff heavily. Griff has historically performed better as time goes on. The 1.5 times at Pipe, I trust Griff to show out. His brother's on tour. He's carrying America's legacy in world surfing history. Kelly's gone. The Hawaiians have their own flag. And the Hawaiians aren't even that good. John's gone. Like, he's our guy. Well, he's the American guy. All right. He did lose to Morgan Cibilic. Cibilic put on a clinic, though. So, again, it was a cool loss. Like, Cibilic put on a clinic. What can you say? What can you do about that? Not much. There's not much to do. Griff just catches death threats all the time from the Brazilians. Didn't know this till I looked into it. The Brazilian fans and people hate Griffin Colapinto so much. A lot of death threats all the time. He's just dodging them left and right like the dude from the Matrix, and I respect it. And then he goes and posts Man in the Arena, Teddy Roosevelt, one of the best speeches of all time. He's so locked in. He had to make the list. He's so locked in. So that's the list. And I have some honorable mentions. So I'll just together. Jack Robinson sucks so far this year. Like, he's awful. But I had to mention him because I kind of think he's going to do something at Pipe. I know he's going to do something at Chopes. If the waves are better, I mean, yeah, Jack has sucked, but also the waves have sucked. So he's not one to ever have been the guy manufacturing scores. And I think we're just seeing that in a bigger sphere. Hence the 5 ice cubes by Jack. I mean, he's bad right now. I think he's ranked 15th. He's looking awful, but he's an honorable mention because you have to think about Pipe. You have to think about what's coming up. And it's also Jack Robinson. Like, you know what I mean? There's something to the name. There's something to the way he surfs. But he hasn't been able to do anything. He hasn't been able to do anything all year. So We'll see. We'll see if he's off the honorable mentions after this event. Honestly, probably will be. Honestly, I don't think he's going to do good here. But with the pipe at 1.5 points, like the multiplier, can't count him out yet. And then we got George, the future Pittar. What a showing this year. Like a sneaky good showing. If you haven't been like super tapped in, just kind of tapped in, you're like, George Pittar. No, I think I talked shit about him last video. Like you know what I'm saying? Who knows? However, upon looking back, kid's legit, like very legit, insane surfer. All of them are. All of them are insane surfers. It's not about that. It's about like the mental warfare and the ability to perform under pressure. And he had IQ, and it looks like George Pittar has those things. All right, so he hasn't been able to put together multiple like semis, and he hasn't been able to go to finals day every time all year. But do you expect that from him at this point in his career? I don't think so. I think he's hot. He can make a run here. If he has a semis loss, he's probably moving possibly into the top 5. Possibly in the top 5. So we got El Salvador coming up. They tightened up the country. Everybody's safe. A lot of people in jail. It's going to be a good time. I haven't checked the forecast, but I will do that when I do the El Salvador preview video, which I'm pretty pumped to do. So I'll be here. I'll be watching. I'll get that video out before June 5th. And yeah, thanks. Onwards. Let's keep going. Go Griff.